How do you think this can? I mean, you're passionate about the Douglas Master Plan, but how important a centrepiece could this be, and how do you think it could revitalise not only Douglas but potentially the island?
Well, the answer is it will, and it must, because my analysis, for what it's worth, was always that the economic well-being of the Isle of Man was dependent upon its capital being successful and vibrant and bright, and that in turn depended on two things: the getting Lower Douglas right and getting the links between Lower and Upper Douglas right as well. And if you can get that in play, then there's a real opportunity and hope for the future.
This is an exciting project. It is also a big project. Are aspects of it financially viable on an island this size?
Well, yes, I believe so. I mean, the matter of major developments are obviously difficult to put together.
The margins can be thin at times, can't they?
They can. I mean, and that's part of the reason why I recently set up with the permission and agreement of Tynwald, a select committee to look at modern financing structures for infrastructure and major projects. And I hope that when that document comes forward, it will help to inform members and departments of how one might be able to proceed in other projects that hopefully will come along in due course in one area or another.
Do you know yet any detail in terms of in what way this could boost construction, obviously could lead to ongoing jobs? Or is it a bit early yet to say?
Well, I'm not close enough to the construction sector to understand the details, but what I would say is that we've certainly lost a huge capacity in that sector over recent years. And I think above and beyond all else, I'm speaking with a business background now, what the construction sector needs in the coming years is continuity of projects and confidence that if they recruit and have investment in apprentices and goodness knows what, and plant and equipment, that it won't be as it were a 5-day wonder. You know, it'll keep going, and that's what we've got to now engender a greater sense of confidence in the construction sector.
Given that potential schemes on this site have been beset by problems in the past, the proposals have come to nothing. Is there genuine hope, or should we still be cautious?
Well, I think there's always got to be caution. You know what they say, it's not over till the fat lady sings. But I really want this to succeed, and I'm sure everybody else does as well. So let's hope that all those involved can make it happen, and we'll see really good and important regeneration happening in what effectively is the equivalent of a very boring flat car park site right at the gateway to the Isle of Man. We must get over that. We must show pride, we must show conviction and vision.
Just finally on that, I haven't really heard anything be said about that's the bus station element, if you like. Do you know, or have you heard anything what may happen to the bus station as such, in terms of obviously that's the main starting point for a number of bus routes?
Yes, it is, and I would expect that it would continue to be so, and I would expect that the design work that's going on and coming to fruition now will have recognised that. I'd be very, very surprised if it didn't. And let's hope we're coming to the end of seeing people standing shivering in the rain waiting for their bus to go home, that in future there'll be something more comfortable, civilised and sheltered, and perhaps in turn will increase the use of our buses.